Greetings and salutations, my waifus and husbandos. I have a bit of a confession to make. I hate being inconvenienced. In this fast-paced world we live in, we've grown too accustomed to the ease of access that technology has groomed us with. Like lambs to the slaughter, we've felt trapped to the salacious allure of consumerism and corporate interest. Instant gratification is all that matters, and if I have to wait for even just one extra day for my custom Astolfo Dakimakura with fully functional appendages, then I'm going to be pissed. Kuukiyomi is a Japanese game in which you are presented with a strict question of platonic binarism, where you must make a choice. Live life in the endless pursuit of kindness and neighborly love, or become an unstoppable, unhinged nuisance to society and a danger to yourself and others. The game is simple. You take control of any person, sentient beast, or abstract concept represented by the color red, and you then decide whether or not you want to completely ruin someone's life. That's it. Now you're a Kuukiyomi expert. But all is not well in this world. Underneath the comical aesthetic of the game lies dark, philosophical undertones meant for the player to question and push to their absolute limits. But I digress. Take this situation, for instance. As you can see, I am the typical ReZero fan who has no job, smells like ranch dressing, and possesses no bitches. I am now approached by the casual Better Call Saul enjoyer who works in finance, smells like Giorgio Armani Code Ultimate, and is in the possession of at least one potential investor. Upon yonder horizon is an unidentified flying object, surely looking to beam up any poor sod who walks into its peripherals. Now, I could be a white knight chump who sacrifices himself to save the girl and the Goldman Sachs exec. I'd be a true Cyrano de Bergerac. But between you and me, I'm not getting beamed up by aliens today. That ancient instinct of self-preservation kicks in and I decide to, simply not walk. My work here is done. See? It's that easy. I say that, but some situations are not as simple to overcome. Some of the recurring characters in these games include a poor and often emaciated young girl and her pajama boy older brother. The point of these characters are elementary. Let them win at everything because they are poor and need the things more than you do. This includes money, food, and a sweet-ass Colnago C68 disc road. Sometimes you see these pathetic people and their sorry faces, and think to yourself, that could have been me. And empathy takes over your frontal lobe, causing you to make decisions rooted in the delusion that you're not better than them. But you are. Some may describe my thought process as sociopathic, but let me remind you, you don't know these people, and you owe them nothing. The morality of Kuukiyomi is questionable in the best of times. The entire game essentially boils down to two choices, and nuance is not valued in this computer-generated Matrix-style society. Very limited information is given for each scenario, so it makes the decision-making process completely instinctual. This is exactly what the game wants. By giving the player little time to truly consider the possibilities of the situation, you are forced to rely on fight-or-flight reflexes and existing biases. This may perpetuate unhealthy ways of thinking and encourage the player to continue down a self-destructive behavior of apathy and schadenfreude, two traits completely unbecoming of a true gamer. Not all is hunky-dory in this apocalyptic hell dream. I do have my gripes with the actual gameplay. My biggest issue with the game is how inconsistent its timing is. Some of the situations are over in an instant. It starts, you hit a button, and it's done just like that. But other times it just goes on and on, sometimes up to a minute long. It's not like the gameplay is particularly engaging to begin with. Whenever the game indulges in these long sessions, it's just a bunch of QuickTime events with no indicator. It's QuickTime events with no QuickTime events. Look at these line segments moving back and forth. Very fascinating. Look at this crowd tossing around a giant ball. Invigorating. Some situations are exclusively Japanese, which the game does warn you about. So if you're not well versed or intimately familiar with Japanese history, societal expectations, or basic lore, you may find yourself scratching your head at certain situations. It's also up to you to figure out what controls to use for each situation. But so many times while I was playing these, I'd hit every possible key on my keyboard and nothing would happen. This happened a lot, actually. I streamed this game for recording purposes, and after scrubbing through the footage, it felt like about a fifth of the scenarios fell under this specific criticism. The phrase, "I don't get it," and "I don't understand" were not underutilized. Let's look at some of these highlights so you can see my organic reactions as to what the hell is happening. What do I do here? Oh, the bell. Is that to say that I don't want to talk to any of these people? A, B, C. Ooh. I mean, she's kind of cute, but she looks a bit too much like a mom. I'm gonna have to go with the. I was gonna say the Anya Taylor-Joy type is on the far left. Fuck! I'm scared to be close to the road, so you're gonna just have to do that for me, like my mom used to do. I don't have mommy issues. I just like older women. Ooh, who have we got to pull for the Yellow Ranger? Me! Kiss on the lips. Is it just me or is it cold in here? Yeah. Turn it down. Turn it down as far as it'll go. 15 Celsius. What's that? Like 60 degrees? Yeah! Give me fucking ice cold temperature. Subway is totally faster. Not better in quality, but it's probably faster. Fuck these people. Fuck these people. Bitch. If you play your music on the metro at the highest volume, you are a bitch, motherfucker. If I've learned anything from Shrek, Evil Castle is where I'm gonna find the love of my life and a female dragon who wants to bone me. What? Oni-chan. Hungry Desu. Alright, draw them. What do you mean? What is this supposed to mean? I'm gonna draw a line straight from the middle down. What? Why am I better? Uh-oh. It's been a while. No. Skip all of it. Skip to the end. I want to see how it ends. Fuck you. Alright, gamers. Let's get real for a sec. The 3 Kuukiyomi games are very fun, very funny, very aesthetic. However, the novelty of the game's premise, humor, basic mechanics, and unique art style do overstay their welcome within like 15 minutes. The best way to play this game would definitely be in a party setting. You get a bunch of drunk friends together and pass around the controller with each scenario and see what kind of variety of decisions each person makes. Playing it by yourself does feel pretty lonely after a while. You can go back and play individual scenarios after you beat the game, and you can check your stats and unlock secrets, but I mean, why would you? There's only so much you can get out of a game like this, and it only takes like 2.5 hours to beat, you know, since it's on a timer and everything. The replay value is pretty much non-existent, and I uninstalled the games the moment this video was uploaded. I will likely never play these games again, but that's okay. I have the memories of my experience, and if you would like to make these experiences for your own, the games are very cheap and go on sale very often on Steam. I will say that I do think the best way to play these games is on console. I haven't played them on console myself, but I imagine a controller layout lends itself way better for this game than mouse and keyboard. So remember to be considerate of those around you. Unless, like myself, you find yourself becoming increasingly reclusive, surround yourself with digital media as a surrogate for authentic human contact, and are likely developing a severe case of self-induced APD. I also play games and have a comfy time on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/animegirlwaifu, if you're interested in more waifu. Wink, wink. This is Tylo, telling you all to take care of yourself, and to have a fantastic rest of your morning, day, or evening. Thank you. Goodbye.